Hello, my name is Vivian Stewart, the virtual librarian at Southwest Tennessee Community College. Let's see how many health and wellness resources we have available for students to use. So we're starting at our library's homepage, which is www.southwest.tn.edu/library. And the first thing we're doing is looking at our resources page. I'm selecting databases, and I'm going to database collections and selecting TEL, which stands for the Tennessee Electronic Library. We're selecting all of our titles and now entering the search term of obesity and selecting search. Now, while we're waiting for our search results to appear, let me remind you that there is a YouTube video on how to use TEL that you may want to look at, because this is a very quick demonstration. Under your results, we have a listing of magazine articles. There's a listing of academic journals, electronic books, newspaper articles, images, videos, and audios, all on the topic of obesity. So to determine if there's an article that looks pretty good for you to use, we just need to look at the titles, and the titles are listed in blue. You may have an author's name listed. The title of your magazine is listed in green. You have your date. It even tells you how many words is in the article. And then there are a couple of sentences that is pulled from that article. If you see something that looks interesting, simply click on either full text or full text with graphics, whichever one is listed. And that will display the full text of the article for you. And you can simply read through and see if it gives you the information that you need. There's a toolbox that is attached to every article. You're allowed to send it to the printer. You can send it to your email. You can download it to your USB drive. You can select selection tools, which will cite this in MLA or APA style. You could share this on a social network. You can translate it into other languages, and you can even click on listen and listen to somebody reading the article to you. I'm scrolling up and going back to my listing of databases. Under the category of electronic books, you may want to use Credo Reference, which is a collection of reference books. So when it actually opens up, we will perform the same search for obesity. And we should have a list of reference books that are available. So there's 1,968. So your topic is listed along with the title of the book. There's a couple of sentences pulled from that information. It tells you how many words, if there are images, and then the publisher of the book. Once again, if there's something that looks interesting for you, you just simply select the link, and it will display that information from that electronic book. Up at the top, you have an envelope so that you can send this to your email, or you can save it as on your USB drive. But EasyBib is a software that will cite this for you, because you must make sure that you cite it, and it can be cited in MLA style, APA, or Chicago to Raven style. I'm closing this out, and back at our listing of electronic books, I want to compare the Gale Virtual Reference Library to Credo Reference, because this is another collection where you can get books. So when this opens up, we will perform the same search, looking for information on obesity. And there's 1,723 books that are listed. Now, what you may notice is that you're given pictures of the books this time. The titles of the books are listed, and you can either just view the text or view the PDF version. And this is the information that is coming from that particular book for you. Up across the top, we can send this to the printer, send it to your email. You could download it to your USB drive. Once again, you can cite this, you can listen to it, or you could download it as an MP3. Now we're going back to my listing of databases, and the next category is general periodicals, and we're going to look at the academic one file. So this time let's search for information on dieting. Now, as you can see, this looks very similar to TEL. The only difference is that it starts out with academic journals. So these are more scholarly type publications where people have done research on your topic. Once again, look at the titles. If anything looks interesting, just simply click on full text and you should have the full text of that article available for you. Under the category of medicine, I would suggest you look at the AAFP conditions A to Z. You have to accept the terms and conditions, and you have the various conditions listed alphabetically from A to Z. So if I wanted to find something on strokes, I will simply select as conditions and scroll down looking for strokes. And I see it listed, and I will select this, and I have some very basic information on a stroke. And if you want to, we can print this out or send it to our email. So this is another choice you have. You may want to use the Health and Wellness Resource Center. And let's try to find information on smoking. Your tabs across the top shows that we have something on books and fact sheets. I have magazines and journals. There's something on drug and herbal remedies. There are 191 pamphlets, and the pamphlets can be very lengthy. This full text information from that particular pamphlet. And I'll just scroll down so that you can see. Media allows you to view the videos that are actually embedded, and then you have a listing of newspaper articles. We're going back now. You may also want to use Nursing and Allied Health Collection, and then also there's something on infectious diseases and conditions. Under the category of multimedia, there are two things I want you to see. The Master Academic Collection will provide you with videos that you can look at from your desktop. So let's see if there's anything on heart attacks. And I'm waiting for my results. It found 43 different segments, so you're provided with titles, and you can either select the title or simply click on the graphics, and this is how you would cue the video up to start playing it at your desk. You can watch certain segments, or you can watch the entire video. You can even make it full screen if you want to. And lastly, you can cite it so that you can share this information in your bibliography. Also, up under multimedia, I want you to see Image Quest, because this will allow you to get various pictures. So I am searching for exercises. It gives you the total number of different pictures demonstrating exercises, and if you see one that you like, you can either just simply click on it, or once we close this out, we can easily go here for more information, and it gives you the ability to download this and save it, or you can print it out from here. You can send it to your email, and then it provides you with the additional information concerning who actually should be giving credit and different keywords that you can use, and once again you can cite it. So all of our databases are available, and this is an option rather than using popular search engines to locate articles. If by chance you run into any problems, just keep in mind you could come to Ask a Librarian, and you can ask us a question or give us a call. I hope that this information has been helpful and that you will share it with other students. And keep in mind that if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Have a great day.